The race for Virginia governor, seen as a referendum on President Biden and Democrats in Congress, a big win for Republicans.
Alrighty, Virginia, we won this thing!
Political newcomer and businessman Glenn Youngkin defeating Democrat Terry McAuliffe, becoming the first Republican to win a statewide race in 12 years, drilling home issues like the economy, COVID mandates, and the teaching of race in schools. That helped flip suburban voters who overwhelmingly supported President Biden.
A teenager is lucky to be alive after her car crashed into a river in Indiana and she was trapped inside.
I'm in the White River, and my car doors won't open. I don't know what happened. I think my eyes went blank or something, and I'm in the river and I can't get out.
Oh, police body cam video shows officers responding quickly to rescue her. Officers had to shatter the window with a baton, making a hole big enough to fit an arm through. But still, the door wouldn't budge. Thankfully, no one else was inside, and the driver only suffered minor injuries.
A zipline tragedy in San Diego County when one of the course's workers fell 100 feet to his death. 34-year-old Joaquin Romero sacrificed himself as he tried to rescue a woman who slipped out of her harness. Romero tried to grab her as they both drifted out on the zip line. A friend says he was afraid the line couldn't hold the weight of them both, so he let go. Romero died days later. The woman was not hurt.
Testimony continues in the trial of Kyle Rittenhouse, the teen charged with shooting and killing 2 demonstrators in Kenosha, Wisconsin last year. Prosecutors brought in a semi-automatic rifle to show the jury what Rittenhouse was carrying that night.
I'll represent to the jury again without dispute that the 4 shots that were just heard are the 4 shots that the defendant, Kyle Rittenhouse, fired at Joseph Rosenbaum. At any point in any of those videos, is there any indication that Mr. Rosenbaum had any weapon of any kind?
No.
No gun?
I can only see a plastic bag that he's carrying.
We're learning more about the deadly crash involving former Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs. A judge has set bail for Ruggs at $150,000. Prosecutors say his blood alcohol level was twice the legal limit when his Corvette slammed into the back of a car yesterday morning. The car burst into flames, killing a 23-year-old woman. In addition to being drunk, prosecutors say Ruggs was going 156 miles per hour, but slowed to 127 miles per hour at the time of the crash. His airbags deployed upon impact.
Mr. Ruggs is no different than anybody else. It's about choices. And if somebody chooses to drive while under the influence and drive in excess of 150 miles an hour, we're going to seek justice.
Prosecutors say a loaded gun was found in his car. He's charged with DUI, resulting in death and reckless driving. If convicted, Ruggs faces 2 to 46 years in prison.
An ode to Hollywood and a night filled with glamour, celebrity, and all things Gucci. Models shut down Hollywood Boulevard for the Love Parade fashion show. The models strutted out of the TCL Chinese Theater, making their way down the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Lizzo, Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, and Tracee Ellis Ross among the many in attendance. There were a few surprises. A bespectacled Macaulay Culkin walked for the fashion house, dressed in a Hawaiian print shirt. Jared Leto, Phoebe Bridgers, and Jodie Turner-Smith walked too. Creative director Alessandro Michele said Gucci is bound to cinema. Indeed, a new movie about the company comes out starring Lady Gaga later this month.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.